Yeah, I'm leaving on the next plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. I'm a Southside nigga, you can find me where the money at.
Find me in your crib with the Nina, where that money at?
See me, I found the remedy to stop the telling. I put that Ruger to your forehead and pop your melon. Yes!
Alright, enough of that. Let's get right into it so I can lay into this piece of shit. Alright, so Gary Martin Live 2.0. That is your channel name. You are yet another faggot nigga. Alright, now, I just want to explain to you real quick why I don't like you. Why I've never liked you. Why I've tried to come on your bullshit channel because you're in the circle of the same fucks who are online all day, which all happen to be black. So, again, never had an issue with blacks, ever in my life. Have an issue with racism, and you blacks that happen to be on YouTube happen to be racist bigots. I repeat, you happen to be racist bigots, and you sit there and you act like grown children and you name call all day and you try to role reverse, and it's fucking irritating. It used to give me a fucking migraine when I had millions of dollars. I'd still walk away with a headache because they don't live in reality. But I just want to address you real quick. You do understand, right? Obviously not, because you have no self-awareness and you're a dumbass piece of shit and a complete pussy-ass bitch. But I just think it's funny, number one, that you don't let me speak. You're not a man because you won't communicate with the only real man on YouTube, Tyrone Sneed. And as I stated, there's nothing that we really need to talk about other than your bitch assedness. Point being, there's nothing to say about you because you don't really talk about anything. But the one point that I did want to make real quick is that you do realize when you make titles like you do, okay, about 40 acres and a mule and reparations, you do understand, right? Number one, that my family owns slaves. So if you're going to ask anyone for reparations, wouldn't you ask me? You wouldn't ask the government. And see, you go back to that circle of trash on there, all right, of racist blacks that was hating on me for just being rich and doing well in life and having a beautiful life. Like Monty Woodgrain, he was literally mad and called me and we spoke on the phone and he was like, yeah, you have a nice life. So because I have a nice life, I shouldn't be on YouTube. And I told him, yeah, a nice life that was never handed to me and I had to fight tooth and nail for everything to get and to build. I worked hard for my nice life like I do now. I have a nice life now. And I work hard, to have that nice life because I don't believe that life is nice. I believe life is hard. And a lot of times, one of the problems I have is that I wallow in the negativity of it. I'm aware of that and I recognize it. Like, I like bad shit sometimes. Well, I go through a lot of bad shit. Like, I like to struggle. It's just weird. I'm different. I'm not like most people. I don't run from problems. I lean into them. And that's the difference between a coward and bravery. I'm not stupid about things, though. That's why I've gotten smarter and smarter. My sword's just gotten sharper and sharper as far as my mind and my brain and my genius. But there's a method to my madness, Gary, because my shit worked. Gary, like SpongeBob. This is Gary Martin, people. I'm going in on Gary, like SpongeBob Snail. I lost Gary. So listen here, Gary. Gary, what you need to understand is that when you beg for reparations, you look weak. When you protest, you look weak. See, it's nobody's fault but your own that you're considered weak. Because what are you doing all day? You're not working. And you ain't no real man and you don't work no real man's job. You ain't doing no fucking hard labor. You're a nerd and a bitch. Anyone can see that. 4 eyes the minute they look at you. So you're not a man because men don't run from conflict. I don't know what you're so scared of me for, but like I said, all y'all want attention, but yet I got more subs than all y'all. And I don't give a fuck. Subs and views means nothing. But, you know, I just generally all around, I mean, I'm a worldwide independent rap artist, Gary. Who the fuck are you? I mean, and that's my thing, is that all these people, they all have something negative to say about me, but they're nowhere near my level. That's what they don't get. They're always trying theatrics and antics to get my attention, or act like they can harm me or hurt me, or they're going to do this and that. Anything you do won't matter, because I'm above all of you. And that's why I'm doing this show. That's why I'm telling you this, because I want you to understand that I don't worry about what little piss-ass fucking house niggers do. I don't give a fuck about you. And I just want to make that crystal fucking clear to all the retards on YouTube. You don't get your name mentioned by me. That's not how we do things over here. You don't get attention. You can't fuck with my life. Nothing. My girl, nothing. I could care less what any of you do, period, because your actions won't ever harm me, because you're fucking pond scum compared to me. And that's the reality that y'all need to get through your head, is y'all need to stop being mentally ill and entertaining mental illness, and get away from it and realize these people are just plumb nuts. They don't have anything better to do than look at my celebrity status and be upset. You know, that's the thing I find weird, when these people are trying to share my videos. For what purpose? I mean, we're not friends. There's millions of videos. There's millions of songs. There's a bunch of videos from the past YouTube has that you need to contact the corporation and get them to release, because it'll prove who I really am and show you that I put up more cake, more bread, more money, more moolah, bitch, more dinero than anyone who ever stepped foot on YouTube. Anyone. Okay? And 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather used prop money. 50 Cent testified to this in court under oath that he uses prop money. His lifestyle's fake. He is not rich by any means. He is a broke liar. He's an asshat clown. I met his DJ in person, and he told me that himself. So again, the difference between you and I is when somebody says, like Bunsdow, when he pretend talks and says, get off my swipe. Well, you're the one on my dick. And a swipe would mean a vagina. You only swipe a vagina, dumb nuts. So apparently you have a pussy, which is obvious. You're a woman. You paint your nails black, faggot. But continuing on, you said something about you're a nobody when you know that I'm everybody, and you're mad because I've got over 1,000 subs and I don't even try. I'm not even on YouTube like that. It's just a hobby for fun, and you're on here every second, every day with no life. And you still don't have anywhere near 1,000 subs. And the only way you get any views is through me. You can thank me for those views you just got, buddy, because if I didn't share you out on my channel and say the truth about you, you would have never gotten them, because that's what happens is people get views through my name and me. That's why they try to fucking ride my coattail, you know? But I just thought it was so funny how he said that you're nobody, because he knows that I'm everybody. I'm someone. And he's nobody. All of you are nobody. You are nobody, Bunsdow. That's why no one fuck with you. No one cares about you. People only talk about you in passing. If people talk about me, it's a big fucking deal, because I'm a big deal. You know what I mean? So like I said, that's what y'all care about, because y'all are worried about your ego, and you're trying to have like ego competitions. I mean, I don't give a fuck how big your ego is. That balloon gets popped like any other. You know, sorry to burst your bubble, bitch, but all y'all's egos are getting popped like balloons. I don't care whether you have a big ego. I'm not here for ego. I'm here for soul and truth. Okay? So again, you have to understand, y'all are still on that midget mindset shit. You know? You're still on the mindset that you are doing something if you hate on a real dude. That's the mindset that you're operating from. You're operating from the mindset that, you know, you can watch people build something, and what they're building is amazing, and then basically you can come worry about what they doing and knock down the shit that they've built or try to harm them, and then you all claim you're gangster. Let me tell you something about gangsters, homie, because I am one. You're hearing one. And there's very few, if any, who are even left anymore, but I really am a real one. So let me tell you something about gangsters. Gangsters don't hide. That's why I'm right here every step of the way, and they know it. That's why they started that location game and the illegal false police calling, because they want to pretend. There's no pretending. I'm right here. I'm in the open every day. I'm easy to find. You know what I mean? If anyone in the world had an issue with me, I'm easy to find, man. I make it easy for people to see me. So I'm readily available to the public, something I've been forever. I'm not readily available to stalkers and weirdos and pussies who ain't gonna do shit and don't really want to have a real conversation, confrontation, or come to any conclusion. You know, that's not beef. That's just a faggot who's mad at me, who's infatuated. That's the thin line that I can actually decipher that they can't. And people like this dude that I'm talking about are just like him. And that's my whole deal. Homie, you talking about reparations when we at the end of the road. You already got beat. Do you not understand? Like I told you, my family owned slaves. If you're going to ask for reparations, ask me. I'm the one who could have provided for them for you this whole time. Realistically. Would I? Never. Because I don't owe you for kicking your fucking monkey ass. And that's what I'm here to tell you. I don't care about your laws. I don't care about the fact that they keep passing more to try to one-side shit and cavort. I don't care about your government. I don't care about anything. I care about the truth. And no one's going to stop me from saying the truth and being and standing and living in the truth. And I whooped y'all niggas' asses. Okay? Financially, I whooped Illuminati's ass. I whooped everybody's ass. And I'm going to continue to, because like I said, right now I'm sitting on 7,048 shares of a stock. And this is going to make fucking public news, because it's a big fucking deal, because I'm aiming to get 100,000 shares of this stock and make over $1.6 million on top of all y'all, right in front of you. So what I'm doing every day is a big deal. Okay? And you can't say people aren't concerned, because they wouldn't have pulled all that bullshit and had corrupt cops trying to stop me and people hating on me, right? I wouldn't have been set up all those times. I wouldn't have just had to do that 45-day bid. I wouldn't have had none of this shit happen if I wasn't successful. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about, is I didn't back down on anything, handled every situation right. And they don't seem to understand that you don't have anything to say to them. But they do know. They know they don't have anything to say to me. That's why Gary doesn't want any parts of the white boy, because what can he say? What's he going to tell me? Think about it. What can he say to me? He can't say nothing to me. I'm tired of these fucking dogs, too. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. That's irritating. Y'all need to put them on a fucking leash. It's against the law, moron. So, like I said, I just think that it's funny, because, like I said, that's kind of the bitch shit. Like, all y'all operate from a bitch-ass position. Like I said, there's tons of songs, tons of badass videos on my channel. How do people go try to look for specific things? That means that you went through all the good shit and you was mad about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to talk about the right now. There's no talk about the past with me. All my past is beautiful, but I just don't live backwards. The past is the past. It's over and done with, and every day I look forward to the future. I don't give a fuck what's been said, what's happened, nothing. I don't care about the past. I let go of the past. Why don't y'all? And I'm going to tell you why, because these people immature as fuck. They grown children. And like I said, y'all need to understand, I'm not part of your shit. If you want to get called a fucking racial epithet, slur, you came to the right place. You know what I mean? Start coming and trying to bother me, because I'm not going to sit here and deal with you. I'm not here to talk to y'all about nothing. I don't respect you. You're whack as fuck. None of y'all accomplished jack shit this entire time. And I'm building something real. There's no confusion on how good looking I am, how handsome, the fact that I shine, the fact I can have anything I want in this world. And that's what you're seeing every day, right, punk bitches? All right, well, if y'all mad about that, like I said, come get some. Feel me? How about that? How about you shut the fuck up online talking as if you got some kind of seat at the table? And how about you back that shit up, pussy? Because y'all is fucking little meaningless mutts. Y'all is fucking cannon fodder out here. Y'all are cronies. Y'all don't run a fucking thing but your mouth. Get your weight up, bitch. You broke-ass fucking cunts. and get a job. Go get something to do. Broke ass cunt.